The ocean isn't just home to life. Life is what shapes its chemistry. Animals in the ocean are doing these biochemical reactions and processing organic carbon, and the bacteria in the gut of the animal is also carrying out these reactions and transforming organic carbon. So there's a direct connection between the life in the ocean and the chemistry of the ocean.
Então, eles funcionam realmente como bioreatores vivos. Os animais mesopelágicos, eles migram para camadas mais superficiais durante a noite e eles se alimentam, e antes do amanhecer eles migram de volta para as camadas mais profundas. Então isso traz uma transformação bem específica dessa matéria orgânica, o fluxo do carbono nos oceanos.
En esta expedición, uno de los temas que se está tratando de abordar es el estudio del flujo de carbono a través de la bomba biológica. Y bueno, como migran algunos de estos organismos, por lo tanto esta red, al tener estos, poder muestrar distintas profundidades, puede detectar o captar estos cambios en la migración vertical de los organismos.
And we're interested in the particles, all of that marine snow, all of those white dots that you see in the water. It's like the byproduct of life.
If you think about it, we're getting like these huge scale samples, but we're actually trying to understand processes that happen in a very small scale and at a very quick pace. So it's really, sometimes it's a challenge to find the link between those two things. Hopefully we will.
So these specimens are going to bring hopefully a wealth of science for many years to come. They'll be deposited in museums and be made available to worldwide collections and scientists who are interested and experts in studying these different groups. And there'll just be a library and storehouse of exploration and discovery for years to come.
It's so amazing. That's their eggs.
But once they come back to museums, that research potential is really just infinite. My job, I feel like any natural history museum's job, is to keep dead things alive forever. Preserving these animals basically indefinitely, which we really can do with, our preservation methods that we have, makes it so they can continually be used for research over and over and over again.
Schmidt Sciences has really stepped up to, in an important way, fund critical research in ocean sciences. And it's not just the funding they provide, though, it's also the opportunity to communicate our science to the broader public.
So this feather is a real feather?
We are integrating across from primary productivity all the way to fish. And it's a pretty unusual thing to do. It's necessary in order to link the animals with the chemistry and the biogeochemistry of the system. And so what's unique about us, I think, is that we're really trying to put these different tools together on one cruise and measure things together. And so I think our next cruise might even go further than that and bring in more of our collaborators from other teams and bring in an even greater connection between the animals and the biogeochemistry.
And seeing what these animals are eating and what they're adapting to is really important because we're living in a changing world.
Então, entender pouco melhor esses processos, com certeza vai levar a gente a gerar modelos mais acurados, mais precisos da bioquímica do oceano e como esses processos ocorrem numa escala global, e como isso afeta outros processos como o clima, por exemplo.
The climate is changing, what's going in and coming out of the water is changing all the time, and seeing the resilience of these animals is really important, and that's really one of the things we're going to be looking at, really looking at how these animals' gut microbiome is being shaped by environmental parameters.